Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 30 of the Diverse Dialogues podcast. I'm Mateo.
And I'm Ruben.
And like I said, we've reached our 30th episode, and we are actually in the new year this time, unlike the other one where it was pre-recorded. But for today's topic of the podcast, to start off the actual year this time, we're going to be talking about a game that definitely has not had popularity in about, I want to say maybe like 5 or more years. And that is Just Shapes and Beats. Where it's literally what the game is.
Yep.
And since this is a new topic, of course, we got questions to ask, and I'll let you start first.
All right. So first question is, how are you introduced to Just Shapes and Beats? You want to know who introduced me to it? Of all people in this group, Landon.
Damn.
Yeah. Then again, there's squares and everything. He showed me like some gameplay footage like at school. And like he told me like, oh yeah, by the way, and the character you're playing as is that tiny little blue cube right there. And I'm like, oh shit, this actually seems like a pretty challenging game. But the more I looked at the gameplay, the more I was like, this game is basically a hybrid of Undertale and Geometry Dash.
And that'll be proven more later on with the DLC. So
yep. Yeah. And then from there, I got hooked into it.
For me, it was because of Corey X Kenshin, and I was like, oh, there's Geometry Dash in the title. I guess I should probably look at this. And I was like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, oh, okay, I kind of get the gist of it now. It's literally just another Geometry Dash hybrid, but not necessarily as correct.
Mm-hmm.
And because it was during a time where I was in love with EDM music, and that was like my favorite genre at the time, of course, there was a lot of bangers in there, which we will obviously get into later on. But for my first question is, what is your favorite boss to fight? Now, necessarily, I can't answer this one, but at least I will say, like watching it, and at least the song itself, I'll at least go with that. So, but Ruben can actually answer this question. So, for me, my favorite boss, at least to watch, Lycanthropy was pretty fun to watch. I think everyone's favorite was Close to Me for the most part. What was it? Was it New Level or Next Level? Was like when the boss upgraded?
New Game.
New Game.
Yeah.
I'll say that one because that holds one of my favorite tracks on there, and yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch. So there you go.
Okay. I like Annihilate. I like New Game as well. I like the Macabre. No, not the one you're thinking of. The Shovel Knight boss. And maybe Barracuda.
I was just thinking about that one.
All right. My question is, what is your favorite artist of Just Shapes and Beats? For me, it's Shirobon, which I've noticed over time that dude got more soundtracks as the game updated. Because before, so in the default levels, there was Into the Zone, and then the extras, you got like Fox and On the Run. And then the Shovel Knight DLC happened. I think there's like 2 remixes he did.
Yeah.
And then the Mixtape 3, he had freaking Granite. And then the last chapter, he had Born Survivor. All of which are bangers.
Yeah. This one's tough because there's like a crap ton of artists on there, and some of my favorite songs, I can't even remember the artist's name.
Well, can you list a few songs?
Again,
only I know a few artists as well.
I know Boss Fight was one of the artists, and Milky Way is a banger.
Yeah.
Actually, funny thing is about that song, I only heard the Redux version from Geometry Dash, but then I actually heard the actual song from I don't know if it was like a remix or a boss fight from somebody else, but the actual, like, I'm assuming the original one, that one I prefer better because that one actually, shut the fuck up, headphones. I prefer the actual like boss fight one, but without the Redux version, because that one actually is amazing. But I'm not necessarily sure any other boss fight music, but I'm pretty sure once he lists them, because it's going to be mainly from his perspective. But yada yada yada. I would cheese it and say F777, but he only has deadlocked on that thing, so.
Yeah.
But Shirobon does have a lot of bangers on there, so.
Hmm.
I'll just keep it safe and say boss fight.
Okay.
And then for my final question, going into the topic of the video, what level gave you nightmares? I can't answer this because I don't play the game, or I did play the game, but not all the way through, or at least I only played selected levels because of his Switch.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna ask him, what was the level, or maybe multiple levels, that gave you nightmares, or the ones that just gave you PTSD?
Okay, honestly, it was majority of the extras levels. So
Mhm.
none of the main games, none of the DLCs. Yeah, none of that. It was mainly the extra levels, and just to name a few, paper dolls, because there's just projectiles everywhere. Tokyo Skies, which you're like crammed in this little box the entire level. I'd say Fox as well, because sometimes you just get cornered and you get hit for literally no reason. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna say those.
If I were to at least say an answer, I forgot what the name of the song was and the level, but it was the one that was notorious for being hard at launch, and then they nerfed it and they turned that level, what it was before, into the more difficult version of it. I forgot what the name was.
Okay, I think the level's Cool Friends
That's it.
with the
Yep.
saw blades and
Yep.
conveyor. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I would say that, but I didn't play the game at the time it launched on that version.
Mm. But 8-Bit Ryan did, and he passed on his first try, and everyone was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Same with Geometry Dash Sub-Zero, where he passed
Power Trip.
Power Trip in his first try.
Yeah.
I guess that guy just has an hidden talent about just passing a level first try just at random.
Uh-huh.
All right, and now we're going to get into the actual topic and activity of this podcast. And as we said, the topic is about Just Shapes and Beats, but we are going to be rating each, or at least however many, I'm not sure how many we're going to be doing, but rating the songs from Just Shapes and Beats from 1 to 10, very similar to how we did it in Geometry Dash. So once again, I'm just going to hand it off to Ruben to pretty much just take it away from here, while I just, spew a little bit of like, yeah, I like that one. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Anyways, go ahead, Ruben.
All right. First one up, Chronos, the first level. I'm gonna say it sounded cool in the beginning. As it progressed, I kind of didn't really like it. Unlike Stereo Madness, it does not give first level energy.
Chronos, crap. That wasn't the dun 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 dun.
No, that's a tutorial music.
That's a tutorial one. Okay.
Yeah, which I'm not gonna include that.
Okay. Oh, crap, I'm trying to remember.
I'll play just a little bit.
Yeah, okay, that one.
Yeah, all right. I can't play
the copyright.
Yeah, I can't play it for y'all. But yeah.
Yeah, and then it gets to like the.
I'm gonna say like
the cool
I'm gonna say like 7 for that one.
Yeah, I'll stick with 7.
Next up, Milky Ways by Boss Fight.
I say this is a 9. I love the melody on that one.
Yeah, it's really good. And funnily enough, I heard this song a long ass time ago, but it wasn't Geometry Dash or this game. It was Roblox.
Oh my god.
But even back then, I loved it. I would say 8.
I would say 9, just because that it's like one of those moments where like I can imagine like being like when he was writing that melody that he was just like, oh yeah, I cooked. I fucking cooked.
Yeah. I said 8. Next up, Logic Gatekeeper. I don't really listen to this song as often as others. I don't know.
I honestly forgot that song even existed, and I don't even remember what it sounded like. Oh,
Yeah. I'm gonna say like
yeah, that was honestly. I think that was the weakest out of like the three that you fought right before the boss fight.
yeah. I don't know, 5, I guess. I don't listen to it that much,
I'm
so
gonna say 4.
okay, yeah. Next up, the first boss level, Long Live the New Fresh. Uh let's see here.
The second drop is better.
Yeah, it does take like a long time to like for the song to drop. So, yeah.
It's somewhat catchy. Actually, no, it's pretty catchy,
Yeah.
but kind of formulaic, and the first drop is not anything that crazy.
Uh-huh. And yeah, like I said, it takes forever for the song to get good, and it's a pretty long one. I would say
I'll say 6.
6. Yeah. But don't worry though. Next up, new game.
I'm saying 9 for this one.
This one's a banger. I might say 9 as well, and also the transformation of that thing. I remember a few people saying Blixer in that level, he turns into what looks like a skateboard logo. And honestly, if I saw that on a logo for a skateboard company, I would believe it's a skateboard company.
Like everything about it, like from the transformation to how it like fluently goes along with the song,
Mm-hmm.
and like just going absolutely crazy at the drop,
Mm-hmm.
and then to make you think that you lost at the very end, which is also a fun little twist.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
After just getting engulfed by that thing and then just shot out.
Yep. I'm gonna say 9 for new game.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, The Art of War.
Cool as shit title. Not what I was expecting for a song.
Yeah. This one's very calm and very tranquil, unlike the previous ones. So, pretty unique. And they start kicking in some drums and then it starts sounding good. Even if it's just a tad bit repetitive, I enjoy it.
It does fall into background music though, and as much as I want to say it's like top notch, background music can only be like so good. Like you'll never get a background music that's a 10 out of 10 because it's background music for a reason.
Yeah.
So I'll stick with 8 because it's at least very pleasant sounding.
I was gonna say 8 as well.
And just because the title carries.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Termination Shock. Yeah. I knew I wasn't the only one thinking of that.
It's fun, but I remember a lot of people struggle with that level.
Yeah. Including myself, I won't lie.
7. It's alright.
I'd say 7. It does sound pretty good. I love the instrumentals, but it does sound just a tad bit repetitive for that one. Next up, Sevcon.
Oh god, I forgot about this. I don't know about this one either. Oh my god, it's been I should have done my research before.
I mean, it sounds pretty cool, and then sounds epic for the last like 10 seconds of the song, and then it's over. At least if you're playing the level. And I haven't listened to all these fully.
Yeah, I can't remember what it sounded like. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. And I was like, wait, why is it getting all like the best part? Like, is like the turning like?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like the best part about it, like literally ended like too soon. I don't know if maybe the actual song itself will probably be a lot better, but I don't know.
I'm gonna say 7.
I'll say 7 as well.
Next up, Cascade. I mean, this one sounds amazing, honestly. Do you remember this one?
Nope.
Okay.
That was the drop where I was like, okay, yeah, this actually is pretty fire.
Yeah, the drop is amazing in that one. Sounds absolutely amazing.
Where the drop is not like dubstep drop where it's just like, a rhythmic of just growls and shit. It's like those like rhythmic ones. Kind of like what a great example. I'm surprised Excruler was never really featured in this one, or at least not to my knowledge.
Yeah.
Or like in any of the songs, but he does the thing where his drops are like the mixture of like the growly like dubstep drops, but along with the melody that he had introduced.
Yep.
So, but that one I think is a good example of that without like the big growly stuff. I guess from what I remember, it had that, but it's more like fluent with the song. So that, and also just because great melodies, great choice of a key in that song. So yeah, no, I say that one is a 7 as well because I have to re-listen to it. But I'm pretty sure it will be either a 7 or an 8.
I'll say that one's an 8 for me. Next up, Barracuda.
The boss fight that nobody thought was going to be a boss fight.
Yeah, freaking Illuminati or Bill Cipher from Gravity Falls.
Random as shit boss fight. But the song though,
I mean, say it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
melody's great. Oddly enough, the snare, like of the drum, is my favorite part. The snare.
I think it was like something like
that. Yeah. Melody's great.
The drop, I want to say, is a tad annoying, but
yeah, you're right.
And like the build-up isn't that like fantastic, but other than that, the song is fairly decent, and you know it does the say the name of the song cliche at the drop. So
yeah, I'll say 7.
I'll say 7 as well.
All right. Next, what?
Yeah, no, 7. I was about to say 6, but honestly, it's still fine.
All right. Next up, Dub Woofer Substep.
This was one of my favorites.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, I don't know why the title is that stupid, but honestly, the song it could have just been like a medieval sounding, like it could have been a medieval like whatever title. I guess it's one of those things where it's like I don't give a fuck what the song is called. I'm just gonna do whatever the fuck I want and just call it give us the dumbest names possible.
Similar to Theory of Everything from Geometry Dash, it starts off like pretty medieval, I guess, and just jumps to dubstep. But here, it's just straight to it. It's not even a build up to it, which is great.
Like medieval, like honestly, well, Dub Woofer Substep is more medieval than fucking Theory of Everything.
Yeah,
and then you know. Because of the extreme amount of bass, listener's discretion is advised. It's like, yeah, you have to actually be prepared for it. And then it just goes to the most epic fucking dubstep you'll ever hear in your life.
Yeah. I love how, like, at the near end of the song, it incorporates both the medieval sounding and the dubstep sounding.
9 for me. I remember loving it, and it was the one that I actually, like, wanted to add to my playlist.
I will say 8 for that one.
You could have done a boss fight with that one, honestly. That one is a pretty great one.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Cheat Codes.
This is the area where I, like, the cave area, I probably gave the least shits about for the song, so I don't remember much about it.
Alright, do I have to play this one as well?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Fun fact, this is actually Montana's favorite level.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is this the one where it was, like, the boxes that, like, go extend out?
No.
Where it was like the female voice for the drop or something like that?
No.
No, okay, that's probably something different then.
But anyways.
Something like yeah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I love the melody in this one. The job's pretty good as well.
I'll say 6.
I will say 7. Yeah, 7.
I'll say around a 7, my dear.
Next up, Clash.
Maybe it's this one I'm talking. It's about the.
I'm gonna be real. This is the one I probably listen to the least.
I don't remember that one either.
I don't. Well, I don't remember it either.
Refresh our memories, I guess. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, the fucking just dun 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 fucking drop.
Yeah. Again, I haven't listened.
It sounds great at the beginning, and then all of a sudden, just like that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't listen to this one like at all. Probably for a reason.
I'll say 5.
4, I guess.
One of those cases where what the fuck are they saying?
Yep. Next up, lycanthropy or lycanthropy or however the fuck you pronounce it.
8.
Yeah.
The level is cool because it incorporated like the majority of all the cave stuff into that one boss fight. Really, really cool.
Mm-hmm. Song is dope as hell.
Yup.
The freaking bass drum in that one's freaking wild in that one. I will say 8 for that one.
Speaking of snare drum, both lycanthropy and dub over substep kind of have like the snares I like in EDM.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Cool Friends.
Like I mentioned earlier, the level that apparently was, I guess, nearly impossible when it was first released, and then they nerfed it, and then they repurposed that original version as the more difficult hardcore version.
Yep.
Which is pretty cool and actually a smart move.
Yep. Anyways, this one, pretty good. I love how the last portion, the song definitely sounds like a saw blade, which is fitting for that bit in the level.
That's how you do a proper riser drop. Unlike the whatever the fuck that FNAF thing that he showed me.
Oh my god. And
if you know, you know.
And funny thing, the soundtrack in Just Shapes and Beats, they actually like cut it here and there. It's actually a lot longer if you listen to it.
I bet. They did the Clutterfunk treatment.
Yeah, pretty much. And yet it still sounds smooth altogether.
Yeah.
I'll say
6 just because it's definitely not one of the songs I would ever go back to.
I would say 7. It does sound pretty good, but does sound like tad bit repetitive in like the middle portion. So yeah.
Shout out to 8-Bit Ryan.
Mm-hmm. Next up, The Lunar Whale. Another one I don't really listen to that much. Remember it or...
Ow.
Yeah. And in the half portion, it's just the same fucking melody.
5.
5, I guess. Yeah.
Not really much to talk about.
Next up, Spectra. The Hexagon level. Hexagon Force in reality.
Oh, I remember the level, but the song I don't remember.
Come on, finger. Okay. Yeah. Just hearing that brown wow like throughout the entire song, but I don't mind it. That's another thing. It is just a tad bit repetitive, but I actually enjoy this one. And it's literally just brown wow for like a minute straight.
Down, 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 and then just
yeah.
Kind of like if Termination Shock was just in a hexagon.
Yeah. I'd say
7.
7 for this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, Unlocked.
This is the box one where it
yeah, it gets bigger, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, this one's amazing. Probably one of the best drops in the game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
And I'd say like the build up was actually like really great as well.
Yeah.
I would say 8 for this one.
Yeah, pretty great.
Yeah.
So far, all of our answers are the same.
Yep. Okay, this one skipped about. Thank God I remember it. Close to Me.
Probably a lot of everyone's favorite.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure the longest level in the game. Or longest boss fight.
It felt like it.
Yes, I know.
The Rise, in my opinion, is a tad too long.
Yes, it is.
And I'm a person that likes long intros, but that one was like, you could have tweaked it down a little bit.
Yes. Oh my god, going back to the questions at the beginning, that was one of them. Levels that gave me nightmares. When I first played the game. Anyways, the song itself though,
pretty great, epic.
Yeah, but yeah, I agree. The build-up was way too long. Great melody, great vocals, great beat.
Oh, great vocals, even though it's just the same word, like the phrase over and over and over again.
No. In the middle portion. Yes. Uh, 7 or 8.
I'll say an N7.
Okay. All right, sure. Next up, Into the Zone. This is my
Talk about retro as shit.
yeah. Uh, at the time, this is my favorite song from Shirobon.
Funky.
Yeah,
The level itself make you feel like you're back in the 80s.
I know. Definitely 80s feel to it. This one also got vocals as well.
Yeah, except more to it.
Yep. I would say 9 for this one. This was one of my favorites back in the day.
Great groove, great key choice.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say an 8.
Yeah.
It rules.
Yep. Next up, Vindicate Me.
It's on the tip of my tongue. Wait, no, I think I remember.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay.
that one.
First half, all of it was great, and then it gets to like the broken, like whatever the fuck that.
Yeah, you're right. That one just sounds weird. It sounds good all the way through up until that part.
A great melody. It's a really nice melody.
Yep. I would say 8 for that one.
Good song structure, but up until that last minute, it's just like whatever the fuck would happen at the end.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll say 7.
Yeah.
It's really that melody that carries.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Try This.
I like the vibe it's going for.
Oh, yeah. In terms of level design, yes.
Bum 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 bum.
Mm-hmm.
Very 007, very like badass spy type of thing. Really, really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Try this on for size.
Yeah.
It does fall into the case where like the drop is just kind of like the song,
Yeah.
or like how it introduced, but like not in like a very inventive way,
Yeah. Just a slight bit more instrumentals.
or just more intensity to it. But it's not the intensity that you would like expect for a drop.
Mm-hmm.
They kept it the safe route for that one, and I guess it makes sense.
I'd say 7 for that one.
I'll say 7 as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Next up, Final Boss.
False advertising.
I know.
I like the Mortal Kombat like fight in round 2.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun to listen to.
The moment Blixer turns into the triple cannon thingy, that freaking bass drum's freaking wild.
I love the broken triplet. I'm assuming it's a yeah, or like dotted eighth note. I'm getting into very music nerd shit, but the dun 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 that was really, really cool in my opinion. I love when music like does that, where it like breaks off from the rhythm a little bit. It's
Yeah. And a pretty long build up, but it actually like sounds really great.
you have vocals to help you with the countdown, so it's like it makes sense for that build to be that long. So it's
Yep.
um
And the final portion with the freaking sprinting up the thing while he's shooting at you sounds awesome.
it's pretty good. Not like my personal favorite, but the melody right before the rise happens, that is like it's classic. It's like a classic type of melody, but still works in that sense.
I would say 9 for that one.
I'll say 8.
Next up, Annihilate.
How can you ever forget this one?
Yep, this one's amazing. The drop may be long, but it sounds freaking epic, bro.
This is probably the most, other than Dub Wooper stuff. Actually, other than maybe like Chronos, this one is like the most like dubsteppy out of all of them.
Yes, it is for sure. This one's
more vocals.
Yeah, more vocals in this one, a lot more. And this is actually one of the few where I listen to the full song on my phone. I would say 9. I'm debating close to a 10 though.
I'm thinking about it. I'll stick with a 9. I'll stick with a 9 just because.
I'm thinking of like future songs that are gonna be like could be number 10. No, I'll say 10 for Annihilate.
I'm not going to argue against that. It's a good choice to have a 10.
I'm gonna skip all the story like exclusive levels. Next, we'll just go. All right, we're done with the base levels now. Okay.
Oh, actually, no. There was that. What was this? Oh crap! No, not rebuild. Not the one where it says "We will rebuild it once again." That's like the end credit song.
Till it's over.
Till it's over.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's a story exclusive level, but screw it, I can include that one as well.
Till it's over. I think I got copyrighted just from singing it. It's your average, like, I can do it type of thing.
It is. But dubstep.
Yeah. I will say, like, in the dubstep portion where it does the melody part, I do like that.
Yeah. I will say 8 for that one.
Yeah, it's like 8.
It's a store exclusive, but still great. All right, now we're done with the default levels.
Okay.
Next up, we're going to the extras levels.
We definitely need to go into the extras.
Starting with Legacy.
Oh god, I don't know this one.
Neither do I.
Refresh. Okay, so far just 8-bit. I don't know. I don't think I ever heard this.
Neither have I. I think this is the extra level I played the least. 4, I guess.
I'll just say 4. Yeah, it just sounds like generic as shit. 8-bit.
Sounds like a Game Boy soundtrack.
Oh my god, it does.
Next up, Wicked, and no, not the movie with Ariana Grande.
I don't remember it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it, but it's a good melody just from off rip.
I'll skip to a drop.
Okay, I get the gist. Okay. I get the gist.
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, sure, 6 as well. Yeah. Next up, First Crush. Do I have to refresh your memory again?
I don't think I've.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing this for the extras level, and yeah, y'all can't hear it.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard it.
All right. Loki sounds like Owl City. Anyways,
I'll just go off of 5, just because of off first impressions.
I'll say 6 for that one. Next up, Paper Dolls.
I feel like I should know this one. More 8-bit.
Yeah. It is that same melody for at least a minute.
Okay, so I'm now gonna say 6.
And also, this was one of the levels that gave me nightmares. I said it earlier in this podcast. It's just bullet hell. 6 for that one. But don't worry though. Next up, Commando Steve. It was boss fight, so I was hoping you knew, but whatever.
That's boss fight. Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like listening to Spotify where they give you like the small little like snippet of what the song is.
It does sound pretty 8-bit, and then the moment the beat drops, it sounds absolutely amazing.
I'll take your word for it. I'll say 7.
I'm gonna say 8 for that one. Next up, Houston.
We have a problem.
Big Giant Circles is the artist. Same dude who made Vindicate Me.
Okay.
It is that same melody for a majority of the song, by the way.
Okay, so 6.
I'll say 7, I guess, because it does add some instrumentals like over time, and it does sound pretty cool. Next up, Hype.
Okay, definitely is true to the word. Yada yada yada. Okay.
Okay. Now the beginning portion of it does sound really great, but then over time, it does kind of fall flat. Not gonna lie.
Then 6.
Yeah, I'll say 7, I guess. Next up, Tokyo Skies. This was the level that gave me nightmares, but I'll show you. I'll skip it. It is the same melody for like 2 fucking minutes, which is why it's one of my least favorites. The 4.
Yeah, that was. I'll just say 5.
Next up, Dance of the Incognizant. I don't even know.
Oh. More 8-bit 6. I'm sorry, what the fuck is that? Oh, okay. I just saw the picture of the video. So.
Okay. I actually do listen to this one quite a lot. The beat drop's pretty good. I'd say 7.
Alrighty.
Next up, Fox. One of the few that gave me nightmares.
Okay, we're back to Into the Zone vibe.
This is Shirobon, by the way.
Okay.
So he made Into the Zone. I'll just skip. Yeah.
My god, that is 8-bit to the fucking max.
Yes.
I'll say 7. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I would
Just
say
from first impression.
Yeah, I would say 7 too. Even if the level gave me nightmares, I don't give a flying fug. Next up, Core. Again, probably on Rufus. Again, more 8-bit. I'm sensing a theme with the extras level. I don't know.
Pretty forgettable, honestly, just
Yeah,
from the first impression I'm hearing about it.
6, I guess.
I'll say 5.
Next up, Crystal Tokyo. Again, more 8-bit shit. Whatever. I listened to this song like probably the least 4. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Alright. Don't worry. Next up, we have On the Run, though.
Okay.
This one we actually know. On the Run.
Play it again.
I'm sure you know this one, right? Or do you not?
First. Okay. Refresh my memory. Okay. Yes. Dun dun dun
I
dun.
was gonna say, just think of the Connor Kisak song, okay?
That's an inside joke that has not been said in years.
Yeah, I know. Anyways, back on track. On the Run.
That's another.
This one's an absolute banger. Again, Shirobon, bro, my favorite artist.
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun.
And then it jumps to.
Don't worry, Connor. We will not sing the song.
Yes. Anyways, On the Run sounds great. Great build up. Great middle portion, and then
even he agrees.
Solid drop.
I'll say a 7 for that one.
I would say 8 for On the Run.
On the run.
All
It
right.
does make you feel like you're on the run. So
Here's another one you don't know: Techno Syndrome from Mortal Kombat. No, I'm just kidding.
oh Jesus! All right.
I mean, it's the Mortal Kombat theme song, bro.
10.
Just because Mortal Kombat.
No, I'll say 9.
I'll say 9. Yeah, I feel we should have to talk much about the Mortal Kombat theme song.
Probably the most iconic thing out of everything in this.
I would say this would be the Nightmares level in the beginning, but there's that one cheese thing where you can just go in the corner, just keep pressing dash, and then boom, you cheese the whole level.
Oh, okay.
All right. Next up, the Shovel Knight levels.
Okay.
Starting with Strike the Earth.
Okay, I think I have to remember the. Let's get to the middle. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That one's fine. I'll say a 6.
6, I guess. Probably my least listened to out of the Shovel Knight soundtracks, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say 6. Next up, Flowers of Antimony. I don't even know how to pronounce the goddamn name.
This is the other one I don't. Oh yeah, I never really liked that one.
6, I guess. Same as Strike the Earth.
I'll say 5.
Don't worry though. The next one is hold up. I'll scroll all the way down now because I had to exit. La Danse Macabre. Yeah, the macabre's in this game, y'all.
Yeah, definitely the same thing.
Yeah, that's the macabre.
Yeah.
Anyways.
8. This one's a great one.
Yeah.
Great melody. Doesn't repeat most of the time. Only thing that repeats a lot is the drop, but that's about it. And
I'd say 8 as well, yeah.
Can definitely get stuck in your head.
Most definitely, yeah. For me, it was definitely the case. Next up, In the Halls of Usurper.
This is my favorite.
Yeah.
This is one of my favorites because I love the melody in this one.
Mm-hmm. Most people thought this was a boss, only just for it to be a regular level, but still good. I would say...
I'll say 9. Actually, no, 8. I'll say 8.
I'll say 9 for this one. Yeah. All right, next up, we're at the Mixtape 3 update, okay? Starting with Creatures of Deception. This one's a fucking level.
Okay, I gotta get the gist now. I've never heard it, so I'm just gonna say yes. 5.
The drop does get pretty good. I will say that. I'll say 6.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 6. Next up, you don't know this one. Next up, Deadlocked.
I wonder where that came from.
We already gave a rating. Go check out the Geometry Dash video.
Yeah.
I'll be real. I don't remember what my score was.
Me neither, but I'm pretty sure it was high.
I'm sure. I'm gonna say 9. I guess. I'm assuming that's what my score was for Deadlocked.
10.
Okay. Next up, Granite.
Okay, wait. I think I remember. Well, Granite. I remember watching the 8-Bit Ryan video where he was trying to find it, but he ended up playing Granite instead.
Huh.
But I don't remember what it sounded like.
The melody was just do 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 do.
I remember
do 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 do, and it's that same melody like near the entire
6.
song. I'll say 7 because there's a portion where it doesn't use that melody and it's pretty fire. I say 7. Next up, Lightspeed.
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely did. I've not heard it. Okay, has a good.
MDK made this, by the way.
I can see it.
Yeah.
I'll say a 7 just from that bass drop alone. So
Yeah.
pretty good.
Yeah. 7, yeah. It's just that, after the drop, there's not much going to it, but build up's pretty good. The drop's pretty good. So yeah, I'd say 7. Next up, Katana Blaster.
Definitely have not heard this
All right.
one. What the fuck is that title?
Big Giant Circle, same dude who made Vindicate Me. It's the same melody, by the way.
Okay.
Honestly, it sounds kind of like Houston.
Pretty decent. I'll say a 6 just because the melody's fine.
I'd say 7 for that one. Yeah, 7. All right, next up, the Lost Levels DLC.
Okay.
Starting with Airborne Robots.
I definitely not heard this one.
Yeah, good thing it doesn't get to that. Oh, wait, no, it does. Yeah, it does get to the taser against the mic part that I brought up in the Geometry Dash one. I mean, it's same rating as Airborne Robots.
I forgot what I gave it.
Same thing. I'm going to assume I gave it like an 8 because I do like the build up. I like the middle portion. It's just the drop that sounds bad. Because, like I said, it sounds like he grabbed a taser and electrocuted his mic. So it was either a 7 or an 8.
I don't know.
Yeah. 7 for this one, I guess.
I'll just hold off on my answer just because I already gave it. I don't remember it.
Okay. Next up, Interlaced.
No.
Okay. MDK, by the way.
Oh. It's fine.
Yeah. It's pretty groovy, I would say. I don't think there's much of a beat drop in this one, but it's fine, I guess.
6.
7, I guess.
7.
Next up, Last Tile.
What the name is that title? Okay, all over the place.
Maybe I'll skip to the beat drop.
Okay.
Uh,
God, I really hope it didn't pick up on the mic.
yeah. 6.
6. It's another 8-bit.
Next up, Born Survivor.
Okay, this one I do remember because
This one was actually my favorite of the Lost Levels and eventually became one of my favorites throughout the entire game. Love the build-up, love the melody, the temporary vocals.
Yeah, I'll say an 8 for that one. That was pretty good.
I'm gonna say 9 for Born Survivor. And finally, the Spider Dance remix.
This is actually my first time ever hearing it because I'm not one that was big on Undertale, nor I'm not I'm not an Undertale guy. So this was my first time ever hearing that song. Pretty great.
Yeah.
It does have the signature air horn drop. The that shit.
Spider Dance. It's an 8. And the funny thing is that Spider Dance, like the Undertale soundtrack, it's actually one of my favorites. So it's a good thing they remixed that, and I'm surprised they didn't remix Megalovania. But whatever. I'd say 8 for Spider Dance.
I'll also say an 8. Just because the level itself was also pretty fun to watch.
Yeah. Very unique. And that's it.
That is it. All right, guys, and that's going to wrap it up for today's episode of the podcast. I hope to God it doesn't get copyrighted just from, like, the small little bits of audio that he basically been playing, like, basically throughout the whole podcast. But for the most part, so going forward this year, it's going to be a bit different because I am going back to school and I will be living on campus, so it could affect it, maybe not. I'll still try to find a workaround to how we can continue these podcast episodes because even though these things don't necessarily do that well, it's still fun to do. And it just, like, you know, gets a conversation going and revisits some past memories and, you know, tries to get some consistency going on the channel. So, but for the most part, on our next episode, well, we have one with the group and we have one with just the two of us. So I'll let Ruben talk about that.
Okay, so if we are recording with the group, we will go back to the Marvel Movies podcast where we'll probably finish the rest of Phase 4 up to Phase 6. And maybe another podcast with the Fox movies and Sony movies. So yeah, there's that. Otherwise, if it's just me and Mateo as usual, the next one, I don't know what the exact description of it is, but the key point is we're going to be talking about video games we played in our childhood. And, you know, in some cases, games we bought recently from our childhood and see how much of our opinions have changed on them.
See if we can maybe find an emulator or something, just like revisit those games or like just watch YouTube videos and be like, wow, I was a dumb kid back then or some shit like that.
Yeah.
But for the most part, we'll see how that goes out. But in the meantime, I'm Mateo.
And I'm Ruben.
And we'll see you guys in the next one.